Well, I've got a friendly cat here. Look. Right, where did you stay? You're not looking for somewhere to bide, are you? Meow. Right, I've got to go. See ya. Bye. Hello, welcome to the channel. I'm on my way to the chemist. That's what I'm doing. Look, we've got diggers. Diggers. I've not got my glasses on. Can't see? Can you see that? So that's them. What are they doing with that big pile of earth? That's called groundworks, isn't it? Yeah. So we've got I don't approve of that pavement parking thing. That's a lot of crap. Oh, we've got mad cyclists coming here, right here. Look, mad cyclist. Oh, aye. Cool cyclist. We're a cycling channel. That's what we are. Yeah. Cycling channel. You're not, you liar. Still going to go up that hill. It's quite a hill, that, like. It's quite a hill. Aye. See what we got here. There's the gulls. Getting the worms and stuff. Aye. More than likely. Aye. Hiya. Right. So. So what are they going to do with that bit? What's that bit for? Is it going to have one of the water bits on it? The water runoff things or something? I don't know what is happening with it. So that's all the earth. I don't actually know. Can somebody tell me what's going to happen with all that? Earth. Anyway, thanks for watching this video. Yeah. There's a truck. Oh, it's a smashed car. Smell of petrol. Yeah. Can smell it. Don't know if I caught that very well. So we've got a new pedestrian crossing here, and oh, look at this car, seems to be parked here all the time. That's weird. I've seen it parked here when I go away at 1 in the morning, which because what is that car? Oh, that's a car park. Oh, it's always weird. Sorry, I'm sounding really dumb here. But the bus stop. This is green communism for you. The bus stop is now out on the road, so the traffic gets stopped by the bus stop, and this is a car park, right? So you notice that when you go travel around, you're getting held up more. The buses stop on the road, and then you're stuck behind them, and that's all the part of the plan to slow you down. So the overall plan is, this is why these guys got angered at me on the old Stirling page, is because they don't like to accept that that's what it's actually for, is to stop us from earning a living, get us out of our cars and into 15-minute gulags. Now, that's the reality of what the end game is. So we have to stop them. So these two academics got triggered with me on the old Stirling page, because they don't want to face up to the truth. I think one of them does. Is a socialist, extremist, failure at life, because he's got a woman who's been pregnant with another man and hasn't produced any of his genetics. And he's sitting there like a total fucking clown in misery. And so go by train. ScotRail. So I just find that astonishing that the bus stop, and I never actually noticed it when I've driven up here. I always kind of assumed that that was the bus stop. That's it there, right there. So that stops the traffic. The A9, this is the A9, an A road. That is part of their plan, to get us fucked up, slowed up, restricted, not able to get to work, not able to have a better life. A corporate plan, corporate greed. And I'm a conspiracy theorist, you reckon? Oh well. Right. So that's what they've done there. So that's the money from Scottish Government who are pushing this. So the misconception that Ross Greenshields and Ian McRobbie, I'm naming them, stand up and be counted. The misconception from them was that it couldn't possibly be true, and they were making fun of me, so making out that I was stupid, because Tories cannot be green communists, was what their argument was, or at least Ian McRobbie's was. Well, no, both of them was the same argument, and that nobody, you couldn't be a green communist if you're in the Conservative Party or a Tory. So that's what they're laughing out loud at me. But the reality is that they are all pushing green communism. The Conservative government, and the Labour government, and the SNP government are pushing green communism. So you could call it whatever you want. Conservative Party, it's got a name, whatever. They are just there to stay in power. That's what their plan is, right? So it doesn't really matter what you call them. And it's green communism is what they're pushing, without a doubt, And the majority of ordinary, normal sort of people don't want to hear this stuff. They're always got on with their lives, and so there is these kind of educated types that, and I say that in the loosest possible terms, because the actual institution of, the University of Stirling has been turned into a corporate greed, profit-making scam using communism as their mantra. Weird, isn't it? So I hope you enjoyed this video. I'm going to wait to go into the chemist now and see if I can get my medication. So thanks for watching. Bye. So you get 20 zones. The 20 zone, wheelie bins. We worship wheelie bins where I come from. We have like wheelie bin days and stuff. Like you take your wheelie bins out for a date, stuff like that. It's safer than getting involved with a real person. Yeah. Right, ding dong. Dingy dingy ding ding. Ding dong. Dingy dingy ding. Ding dong? Did you switch the freaking thing off? I hope you did. I can't mess about in there too much because it's my neighbour's mother that. So you've got to behave myself in the chemist. Like, where's my methadone? Like, oh, well, you can't fucking get any. Well, you need it. I need it now. When do you need it for? Oh, 2 hours ago. Right, I see. So, let's go and do a little bit of, I am a bit weird as well, and I hate going to the chemist, I really do. I fucking hate going anywhere, actually. I'd rather avoid speaking to anyone. Well, it's funny how I can talk for hours to nobody, which is the live streaming. That's really weird, isn't it? How I can talk to nobody, because it's this, well, it's 6,000 people, but Gene and Tom, sponsored by Gene and Tom, Tam Do Bannock Burn, June 1989. Rest, what's that? Call. Tom Call. Call. Jean and Tom Call. Tam Do, Bannockburn. So that's the name of the house. 1989. Rest and enjoy. God, but it's getting a bit... Now, this is like public stuff, you know. Like, the thing I was... Whatever we talk about this Stirling Council thing, but we'll do landscape, hang on.
It's just mental masturbation.
Right, so we were talking about the Black Boy Fountain. So there is a sort of underlying thing where, so public monuments. So we've got the Christie clock was a beautiful clock, and it was ran down. So was it? That's an example of a horrible electric car. The styling's horrible. The culture's horrible. So our culture. So we've got a historical culture. We've got beauty. We've got beautiful. Like this chair I'm sitting on was 1989. I mean it's been around for a while. It's made out of steel. It needs painting and looking after, but it's not being looked after. So eventually it'll fall apart and they'll just dump it in the scrap. Right. So Jean and Tom Call. I've forgotten. So beauty is all around us, but Green communists don't. So that part of that is feminism. Part of the Green communist movement incorporated in that is feminism. So it's all these overlapping circles. They don't like men. They don't like the patriarchy, and they don't like anything that's masculine. They don't see beauty in it. That's what I'm sort of trying. That's what I was getting at with the Black Boy Fountain. That they will more than likely dump it, right? They will more than likely knock it down, and that's a fact, right? So there's a bus, Falcon 38. So they will more than likely get rid of it, and that's quite likely. It's quite likely that that's what's going to happen. And what they'll say is it's too expensive to run. So it's a thing of beauty. It's, you know, it's got, but I can't see it being, it's got water. It's a fountain. Does it have a little pump or something? I can't see it being the most expensive thing to run, but it doesn't fit into their communist narrative, green communist narrative. What we really should do is go down and have a look at the fucking thing, so we can have a talk about it. So that's why our culture is being destroyed by corporate greed, and our young men and women are being manipulated by this narcissistic manipulation of our history and our culture. And it's all for greed. It's all for greed, that's all it's for. So these two guys, Ross Greenslade and... See, I don't like being fucked off. You know, I don't like being fucked up. I don't like being made a fool of. I'm quite happy to be made a fool of if you're pals with me and you can have, and you take a piss at me. I'm happy with that. But I don't like to be made a fool of by people who think that it comes across that they think they're superior. So I've got an honours degree. I've been to university. So have you two, right? You do not make a fool of someone because you don't agree with what they're saying. And what I'm saying is correct. You just don't want to face up to the fact that our history, culture and environment and everything is being destroyed for greed. When I mean that, the environment is being destroyed. I mean, green communism is everywhere. It's all around us. It's everywhere. You don't have to go far to look at it. You can go around like a lot of people in this total state of denial. You don't give a shite. Don't want to talk about it. There's a lot of people like that, and that's understandable. But that doesn't mean to say it's not there and it's not happening. And it's potentially, it's going to get worse before it gets better. You know, and the more you allow it to happen, the more it is going to happen. There's a van driver doing his work, busy guy, right? So they put that bus stop in there to make his life more difficult. There's Peugeot 206, you know, that's a fact, right? I can't believe they put a fucking bus stop right there. So they don't want traffic to flow, they want it to be held up. Colin Watson, paint on decorators. I wish I'd caught that car on the recovery truck, the smashed car. I kind of got caught out of it. I didn't actually see it. I could smell the petrol. Petrol must have been leaking out of it. Alright, so this is their cultural. Our whole culture is being dissipated, destroyed by incompetent people. You know, and you're not allowed to talk about these things. So you're supposed to be inclusive. Except Ross Greenslade doesn't have to be inclusive, does he? Because he can make out that I've not taken my meds today. So that's not inclusive talk, but he can get away with that because obviously if I'm talking about green communism, I obviously deserve that, don't I? So when you get people driving about in BMWs and everything, not giving a shite, you know. So what the fuck are they doing living here? Well, it's because they're getting free money, isn't it? Why else would you come here? It's too cold, it's damp and miserable, you get free money. It's fucking incredible. Like, you don't get free money anywhere else. You don't get free money where they come from. So that's why they come here, and who would blame them? And they're more than likely going to be like that until it all stops. They might run out of cash one time. I can't see that happening within the near future. Who knows? Right, okay, time to go. Right, so that's the Firs mini roundabout. They are right there. So what we'll do is we'll go and have another look at the diggers. Right, it's fucking unbelievable that. What brain dead moron? Well, no, they did it deliberately to stop the traffic. That's what they did. Right, so there you go. Always take the train. Take the train. So they've actually removed the bus. Well, they've narrowed the road down and made it impossible for stupid, isn't it? It's all stupid. It's all restriction. So I have this. Well, it's not a theory. It's a fact that it's restricting sperm. If you restrict humanity, you're going to restrict sperm. They won't be able to procreate, and that's what's actually happening. There's plenty of evidence. So the freedoms that we enjoyed during the 70s and 80s, there was a lot of problems, right enough, but I'd like to go back to that. That'd be opening up everything, getting rid of all this junk, or getting rid of all the junk. So anyway, right, we're going to be ending the video shortly, but there, we'll have a last look at the diggers. And the fact that, there it is, A10. Now we'll pick this up, we'll take it and recycle it. Okay? So that's doing my bit for community. I bet that SNP councillor, what's his name again? Hambley. Hambley. The guy that likes putting cones in front of van drivers. I bet he doesn't go around picking up tins. Well, maybe he does. Anyway, I think he's a fanny. And they all are Honda Civic. So, well, they're down off there now. They were up there. Quite nice clouds there. Quite nice sky. Oh, and my automatic sunglasses came down. That's really cool. Automatic sunglasses. Hey! So we're going to be going, take this and recycle it, because the fanny that drank it just thought it was a good idea, just throw it to fuck. I'm not really sure what they're doing with that big pile of earth. Fight them. There's a guy going on about them. Who was it? June Slater was going on. She's going on about the Second World War and everything. And it was like, you know, and I was thinking, wait a minute, you're going a wee bit off course here. She's talking about how we fought during this. Sorry, you're too close. The Second World War. But, you know, there's all sorts of different ways you can look at that. That was a massive scam. Well, we've got emergency vehicle coming. I think we have. There's another one there. We'll get that one. And there's a bit of a coil spring. Look at that, they haven't even drunk it all. You obviously get a lot here. Because, now we've got a fire engine coming. I was going to go in the middle of the road, but then I thought, why does it not get its freaking things on? Aye. Yeah, there it goes. We've got the blue lights, but we've not got the sirens on. They're all corrupted as well. Green communists have corrupted them too. Yep, they get to everyone, you know. Right, what we've got here is we've got a coil spring and two aluminium tins. Right, so I'll get them recycled. There's another one. Right, I'm going to go home for breakfast now. I'm going to see what the hell this is. What's happening with the bus stop? And there's another one there. There's fucking mounds of them around here. Loads of them, honestly. So we've got. It's about time. I don't even have a bag. It's only because I'm sort of standing. Right. So what's a lamppost? What the fuck? Right. Yeah, so there. Right, thanks for watching, bye.
When I close my eyes, I may think, is that a man or a woman?
So, yeah, the whole world has gone crazy. The only thing is you've got to remember, and this is for me and you and everybody, we still need to be grateful for what we've got. You know, so I'm using this selfie stick. I've never actually used it like this. We still need to be. Can you hear me over there? Oh, you've dropped a coil spring. Where did the coil spring go? Where did the fucking coil spring go? You dropped it, you clown. I don't know. Oh well, I'll just say forget about it. This is obsession, by the way. Obsessive behaviour. Yeah. What did you do with it? You dropped it. You're fanning around with your phone. It'll go in somebody's lawnmower now because I think you dropped it down here. Right, so yeah, the world has gone mad. People just want to get on with their lives. They don't want to hear that shit. It's pretty sad, isn't it? It's just the way it is. I'd like to see what the live stream would be like if I did it like this. But I don't know if I'd be all that comfortable holding that like that. Well, you can't really see what I'm holding, can you? So I'm actually feeling a lot better now. I was pretty grim this morning, yeah. Eventually, I think there's something happens to your mind, well, to my mind, and it starts to pick itself out. So I get to this Saturday day and I can feel a lot better about things. So thanks for watching. Please like, share and subscribe. This is the end. No, it's not. Aye, it is. No, it's not. Aye, it is. No, it's not. I'm going to try this in landscape, see what it looks like. Alright. Bang! Ew! That's us on landscape. I've often wondered when I've watched people doing videos, it almost looks like they're using a drone or something, but they're possibly using some kind of selfie stick or something. And I've often wondered about how they're doing it, and it does look weird when you're seeing it. You know, you think, how the hell? Like, I've seen what's Uncle Jammer Talks. He's not put any videos out lately. He was doing quite well, but I've been watching Katie's van life. I still do. She is actually. I'm not actually wondering if she's actually deliberately keeping us in suspense. So she is doing that, and she is making you want to go back and watch more. Well, with me it is. But the reality of what she's doing is like bonkers. And you wonder, is it going to work? And the answer is, well, it depends what you're trying to do. See automatic sunglasses? So anyway, I'm definitely going this time. Thanks for watching. Bang! Home for breakfast. Well, that is a shocking story. Well, I'm just going to say the obvious things. Somebody from was it Colombia? Yes, this is the thing with the Western civilization, the white people, that sometimes we seem to be out of touch with people from different cultures are inhumane, and that guy was inhumane. Come from Colombia. They were having, the guy was one of them was 71, the other was 62. They're gay. They're having sex sessions. You know, I mean, yeah, sex is great fun. Sex in any shape or form, but you need to get some kind of stability. You know, I'm not someone sound pious here. I mean, I've had my fair share of all sorts of activities. But the reality is, you have to settle down, regardless of whether you're heterosexual or gay or whatever the fuck you are. You have to stick with one person, and they had that guy for sex, and he fucking murdered them to steal all their money. Can you imagine how fucking ridiculous that is? Like, how that happened. I mean, it's not. I mean, it can happen the other way. I mean, you know, a heterosexual situation the same thing could happen to us, right? But it's just fucking shocking, and how people that obviously these two men would have been fairly well off. The reason that men are well off in that situation is because they don't have women. Because women drain you, take all your money off you. But anyway, these two lost their lives, and the moral of the story is, you know, how did that come about? They obviously had some monetary superiority over that guy. I'm not trying to justify it whatsoever. He's an evil murderer. Thanks for watching this video. Please like, share and subscribe. Bye! It was quite an unpleasant one, but I was right. I looked at the picture of 3. Was it because of the skin colour? I think it was the age that the two looked like a couple, and it was just like a puzzle. It's like, who do you think was the murderer? You know, I think it was probably the young guy. I think it was really the fact that he was younger, rather than the fact he wasn't English. Well, one of them was Italian. It wasn't from Europe, Western Europe. Italy and England, and one was from Colombia. I think it was more the age, but maybe I'm just being deceitful. I just don't want to admit that there is instincts in us that judge people on where they come from. But I was right. But it's not like you could really. There wasn't a lot of choices, was there? One of them was a murderer. I got it right first time. I think most people would. Thanks for watching. Bye.